Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Thursday, December 19th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I'll tell you, it's starting to get real. Only 6 more shopping days left before Christmas and Hanukkah, which actually begins on December 25th. But I did get my wreath up on my door and the tree out of the closet. So there's that. Anyhow, we have some news. So shall we? The federal government may or may not shut down this weekend. It is poised to fully fund the rebuilding of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, as announced by Maryland Senators Chris Van Hollen and Ben Cardin yesterday. The project's funding is included in the recent Senate-passed continuing resolution. The legislation also transferred ownership of RFK Stadium to the D.C. government and relocated a fighter jet unit from the D.C. Air National Guard to Maryland for some reason. However, late last night we heard that both President-elect Trump and Doge man Elon Musk are calling for Congress to reject this continuing resolution. Now, if this bill is not passed by the weekend, the government will begin to partially shut down on Saturday. The Annapolis Film Society is hosting a special screening of the movie Better Man tonight at Maryland Hall's Bowen Theater. The film, a musical biopic of British pop star Robbie Williams, explores his rise to fame and struggles with stardom. Tickets are only $20 online or cash at the door if there are any left. For online tickets, you want to go to AnnapolisFilmFestival.com. Also tonight, Annapolis's popular Midnight Madness shopping event delivers festive magic with extended hours and holiday deals. The event does feature live music, a decked-out town, and discounts from local businesses. Tonight is the final night, and shops are going to be closing at 11. Remember, shop local, and if you need a reason, listen to that bonus pod we dropped on Monday. One of the more prominent buildings on Main Street was sold recently. It's home to Red Wine Bar, Castle Bay Irish Pub, Nano Asian Cuisine, and Dry 85. It was sold for $7 million. It's located on Main Street. It was purchased by a local investor who does not plan any major changes. That building does also house a bunch of professional offices and includes on-site parking. So don't worry, none of those restaurants are going anywhere. Here's some podcast stuff for you. Up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're chatting with Trisha from Gluten Free Bakery Girl. She does bake in Easton, but her goodies are all over Anne Arundel County. That does drop at noon on Saturday. And in closing, one of the best ways to keep up on the local news is the Daily News Recap email. It goes out at 7 p.m. 366 days this year. It is free. It is paywall free. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you to sign up. And please feel free to let your friends, family, and colleagues all know about it as well. All right, that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to the sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Scout and Molly's over there at the Annapolis Town Center. All right, so now you just need to sit back because we have weather from DCMDVA Weather, and Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace is here with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All of that's coming right up, so hang tight.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout and Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout and Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, December 19th. Sunny today across the Annapolis region, but colder with highs in the mid-40s or so with a breezy north wind, gusting over 15 or 20 miles per hour at times, ahead of a return of clouds tomorrow with a chance for some additional PM rain with highs only in the low to mid 40s, and there's a chance some of that rain could turn to snow in the late night and overnight hours as temperatures drop through the low 30s into the upper 20s or so for Saturday morning lows, with colder air moving into the region for the weekend, with sunny highs Saturday only in the upper 30s to maybe lower 40s, with lows Sunday morning in the teens and 20s, followed by highs Sunday afternoon only around the 32-degree mark, with AM lows Monday morning likely in the 13 to 19-degree range for all. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Over at Quiet Waters Park, check out their holiday artisan market running now through January 5th with clothing, household items, wood items, fused glass, and lots more. At Chesapeake Light Craft in Annapolis, registration is open for their Introduction to Marine Epoxy class coming up the end of January, as well as their Learn the Essentials of Painting and Varnishing coming up early in February. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, today check out their comprehensive Learn to Crochet class. And registration is open for their sweater knitting class, making a weekender sweater, which has been popular enough to add a second session, and also their Saturday skills session with reading and creating crochet charts. At the Willow Oak Flower Herb Farm in Severn, tonight they have a holiday cookie box arrangement workshop, and then on Monday they have a Christmas table centerpiece workshop. Over at Art Farm in Annapolis, most of their classes have wound down for now, although they do have one more New Moon Art Circle workshop coming up on the 30th. But registration is open for more workshops coming up soon, including more sketch nights, watercolor, digital photography, and creative circle workshops, as well as many more. And same with their kids' art camps. The winter semester starts soon, with classes including comic books, mixed media, podcasting, and more. But in the meantime, registration is open for their Not Slumber Party for ages 6 through 10. The next one is coming up on January 17th. It's where you can drop your kids off and give yourself a night out with food, games, art activities, and a movie. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library system this week, pretty light week for the library, but today Mountain Road has their Adventurers Club, and Bush Annapolis has a teen creative crash course making buttons. Tomorrow, Brooklyn Park has a sit and stitch, and then on Monday, Discoveries, the library at the mall, has a teen gift-making crafternoon. And that's pretty much it for now. I think we'll be skipping next week because of the holiday, but we look forward to seeing everyone in the new year. So if you have any questions about Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.